of water. Did you rest well? I am so tired, chat. Oh, hi. Oops. I should wait. But I am so tired. The past 2 days, I've been sleeping so much. I think I might be getting sick again. I keep saying I might be getting sick, but like, I don't know. I like don't get sick, and then I like, it's weird. It's like I feel like I'm getting sick, and then I don't get sick. But I slept like so long, both today and yesterday. And it's just been, I've been pooping bad. It's weird because I'll like sleep early, right? Or I'll sleep at like a time that's like fine, and then I'll wake up at a normal time. But then I'll go back to sleep and wake up, and then go back to sleep and then wake up, and then go back to sleep and wake up, and back to sleep and wake up, and back to sleep and wake up. And it's just a whole thing, chat. It really is. But how are you guys doing, huh? How are you guys doing? What's up with you guys? What are you guys doing, huh? Hey, what's up? Tell me what's up. What you guys up to? Getting my stuff ready to study along. I need you guys to help me because I'm gonna be so for real, chat. Learning to draw has been something that like I'll always tell myself I want to do it really badly, but then when I never sit down and do it. And when I sit down and do it, I feel this feeling of dread that I don't want to do it. Especially anatomy. Studying anatomy and pose is like, for some reason, breaking down each body part is like so difficult for me. It just doesn't make sense for me. But it's just really difficult and it just doesn't make sense to me. I just never, I like try and it just doesn't work for me. But today we're gonna, I was trying to look for different like poses I could try and study and like break down the body parts of and get practice doing. But I realized that a lot of it requires angles, right? And so it's kind of hard to find like a pose reference to really study. Like the closest thing I got was like Prestige Seraphine, Prestige Ocean Song Seraphine. But the thing is, I'm worried because her body's at an angle here, right? Like, hold on. Her body's at an angle, right? So like, if I study this shape, oh, it's because it's below. I swear I moved this layer up. Like if it's like, see how her body's at an angle here, right? So I don't know if that would be like a good thing to study or like make sense out of. And also her outfit's kind of like baggy, so it's a little hard to tell where her body actually ends. But I know like, why does it keep doing this? Hold on. This needs to stay up here. There's like, for example, like her chest here, right? It like comes like that. And I don't know if that's like the best thing to study right now because the thing is, it's at an angle, so it's kind of hard. Draw rectangles in 3D. This pose is really good to practice on. Really? Okay. Maybe we will tackle this one today. Maybe we do tackle this one today. I say so. Will you turn the opacity down a little? Oh, not too much, too much. And then I guess the thing is just to like study the. Don't worry about drawing her boobies, just pretend she's super flat. I mean, she kind of is. She kind of is. But yeah, just like learning to like make shapes out of the body and like understand it. Because the thing is that I really have been struggling with that. It's like translating the body parts into shapes and then like doing that. But I guess, yeah, starting for torso is probably the easiest. So I'm gonna do that. So you have her chest here, right? I'd say it's like here, goes down, and then it's like trapezoid. Trapezoid like this. And the thing is, because she's sort of, her back sort of like arched back a little bit. But it's sort of like this, leaning back, right? Then her arm, like a circle here. And it comes down. And I guess her elbow's like here-ish. It's a little hard to tell for her. I don't know. Yeah, her elbow's like down here-ish. Then that's like another rectangle. That. And then it changes angle slightly. And then I'm not gonna worry about the hands. Like, I've learned this before, chat. But the thing is that, like, I've learned this before, but it's always just figuring it out myself is always the hard part for me. Like here. I don't know how to do the waist. I don't know how to do the waist, but yeah. Then her elbow's like down here. It's kind of hiding behind her, so it's kind of hard, but... And we're not gonna talk about the hands. I don't feel like doing that. And then the waistline sort of where it gets a little weird for me. Because this angle is like kind of whack. But, hold on. Like, I think it's sort of, because her thigh goes like that. And I think you can see like in the skirt, like kind of like where it flows, like that. I think, right? And the rest is just skirt. So it's like, but that's not really a polygon. I was always told by my artist friends to keep it in polygons. But I never know how to actually do that. There's actually a gap between the pelvis and the chest. Well, yeah, but I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to actually draw that and like simplify that. And thigh comes into here. Oh no, I understand what I have to do now. Okay, it's like that, right? Right, chat? And then the one leg goes up like that because her legs are like crossed, right? So it's like that. Because the pelvis is like a... You draw a triangle normally. But I don't know where to actually... The angle of which to put the triangle. Like here, maybe? And then... Hold on. Yeah. This? So then... One leg comes up. Like that. And the other comes out. Like this. I think. I think? Question mark! Elbow actually comes down like that. I don't know, that area is an entire mess. I don't know. That. And it comes... I'll just do one. We're not gonna draw the toe. Dang, she got long legs! She got legs for days! But I guess it does make sense. People also got legs for days. Circle. The thing about this though is like producing it on my own without the reference. Like someone was telling me like map it out on your own with the reference, like tracing over it, and then use your reference as a reference to try and understand that better. I don't know if that actually works for me, but I've heard it before. And the head's like a circle. Oh. Circle. Circle. And it comes down. And so that should be... That's actually not too bad! Triangle's supposed to be the panty line, the one they use underwear. Yeah. I think this in particular is a little bit of a weird pose to practice that, like the waist area. Because she's like twisted a little bit and then her leg is in front of the other one. It does, but that routine is notorious because people forget to memorize the different planes, face. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is what we have from just that, I guess. I guess here we should have like the circle for the elbow. Even though her like arm is pretty straight, just having the circle there, principle is really good, I think. Yeah, the circle for the elbow there. And I'm putting circles here to represent her hands. Okay, I'm not dealing with that. I don't feel like doing that right now. I have to do the rest of it. So, but the thing is, this isn't really into shapes. The only thing is that I understand the trapezoid and like the head shape, and I guess the arms, but the legs are a little difficult for me. Because in my head, right, they tell me to just like break it into like rectangles and trapezoid. But in my head, right, that's not what it is. Simplifying it is really difficult for me in my head. Because like this is like not really a rectangle in my head. It's like curvy, you know? So it's a little difficult for me to like make sense of it in my head. And like get used to it, kind of. That is sort of where we're at right now. That's like around where my skill set lies. It's like I don't know how to produce this on my own. You'd be surprised how many shapes are actually flat/straight instead of curved. Really? I mean, I guess yeah, like the chest is really straight. The arms are kind of straight. I guess just the legs, because there's like the extra like whatever for the person, right? Maybe I just need to stare at people more. Someone told me like, Serena, maybe you just need to look at people. Maybe you should touch grass and look at people. And I was like, really? And they're like, yeah. I was like, oh. Well, I don't want to draw people. I want to draw anime. Roughly what I said, I think. Like, I don't want to draw people. I want to draw anime. Look at staring people to get better at art. You cannot draw what you have not seen. That is true. You cannot draw what you have not seen. Yeah, I think this is a really good just start, I guess, to like kind of display. Separate the... Yeah, I guess just like learning to break down poses like that, right? It's a bit difficult for me, but you know, it's like still like I don't know. I guess I just never knew how to like actually learn it. Like I can do this as much as I want, but how much is that actually gonna help me in terms of like learning how to freehand, right? Or like understand, because I don't actually I feel like I don't really understand it. Like I can break it apart in my head when I have it in front of me, but I don't know how much I actually understand like how to position these poses now into like a person. Like for example, like if I drew a person right now, right? Like there's like the head. That's like whatever. Have their neck. Trapezoid-ish. And their shoulders should be a little bit wider, I think. Okay, not that wide. Like this. And then you have like the torso. Maybe that should be longer. I don't know. But then you have like the lower bit. You have the pelvis area. You have the legs. Okay, these lines are really messy, but you know what I mean, right? And like, they have a shoe. Okay, not like that, but you know what I mean, right? Like, foot. And then, like, foot. And they have arms. Okay, maybe not that wide, like, half of them. And then, circle. Okay, maybe not like that. Arm. Maybe the arms are a little too long. This one's definitely too long. This one's about the right size, I think. Me looks so realistic, it's about to kick everyone. But yeah, this is like my like basic like understanding of the human body. Just like if you do like the, you know, guy sitting there. It's like a step up from a stick figure, I guess. But that's how I personally break it down. I know it's not like proper whatever. It's not proper whatever, I don't think. But that's kind of how I picture it in my head. I don't know how good that is. But that's how I picture it in my head. I think. This arm is definitely better than this arm. This arm needs to like shrink down. Oh, no. Lasso. Like this is supposed to be like... this side. Yeah. Just really rushed like thing of like my basic understanding of how to break down the shapes. It's kind of like that. The legs are just, I don't know. The legs, I just wing it. The legs are just, they work, okay? They just do. Alright? I don't know how to explain the legs, but the legs just do their own thing for me in my head. But this is how I break it down. I think it's like trapezoid, upside, other trapezoid, triangle, and then the legs just go and do their own. This one is pretty accurate. You probably just need to practice planes and making basic shapes. Planes? Wait, what do you mean by planes? Like the shapes themselves? Blink, blink. Blink, blink. Don't know. Oh, I should label my layers. Hold on. Like, planes are like the surface of the system, like the faces of the cube. Yeah. Wait, so what do you mean, like drawing cubes? Like drawing cubes like this? Like that? Like that? Like just drawing cubes? Like practice drawing cubes. Like that? Just figuring out which side is the top, bottom, front, and center. Oh! Okay, so drawing different cubes like... Okay. And I guess like... Oh wait, I've seen people do like, to practice perspective, they'll draw like a bunch of different... Look at that. Oh, hold on. Uh-oh, hold on, my mouse is bugging out. Ah, no, my pen is bugging out. Hold on. How do I fix this? How did I fix this before? I think I just restarted. Hold on, let me restart. I hate when my pen bugs out and it like locks me into, It locks me into my drawing for some reason. Like my drawing pen for some reason. It doesn't pick up. And then it just like freaks out. 1 second, let me reopen it. It just does this sometimes, I don't know. This is the second time it's happened. Alright. Alright, so let's restart this. But yeah, we definitely did do like what's it? Here, that's alright, I guess. But the thing is, I don't know how to like actually achieve understanding. You know, like I can break apart whatever. But drawing with actual understanding is what I'm struggling with quite a bit. But I do think maybe like trying like Wait, I've seen people do that before. Oh, shit, like that. Pen? Hello, pen? Hmm? Oh, my pen's not working. Hold on. Let me restart my pen. I think last time this happened where my pen freaked out, I had to like restart my... I don't want to do that. Hold on. Let me close and then... There you go, I fixed it. Okay. It's just because there's buttons on it and it gets stuck on this. It won't let me just disable the pen. That's so weird. I don't want any buttons on it. Wacko? Oh, I don't actually have a Wacko. I have XP pen. I have XP. But okay. I guess like I've seen like people do like cubes before, where they like do cubes like a square, and they practice perspective through like the cube. Where they do like, oh no, I can do the corners. I know how to do the corners. Like that, and they like draw like a bunch of cubes. That's nice. I see people do this, but I don't actually know. I guess it just helps you practice perspective, I guess. You just draw cubes like that. Okay, maybe I should like copy the same square over and over. Hold on. Let me do this a little better. Hold on. Let's do the same square. And then let's copy that square. Like a bunch of times. Okay, I should get these out. That, right? And they can practice perspective. Practice this all day, changing the size of one face to practice perspective. Ah, okay. I don't know. I never know where to start. I feel like everything's so intimidating with learning art, and so I always like struggle with it really heavy. It's like even if I practice using a reference or whatever, it's just always like I don't know. Also, damn, we were like getting weird people already. It's only like 30 minutes into the stream. I did not think that we would get so many. I did not think we would get weird, like new people already in chat. Because we're only like 30 minutes into the. Alright, let's see. So obviously, face on. There's nothing. But for the corners, at least I know that's the lead. A line. Yeah? Fine. Fine. Yeah? Fine. 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 Next time. And then I guess here you just do that, right? I think I don't know, I'm really good at mimicking what I see, but it's really hard to actually like execute that and understand it. I just gotta mimic what I can mimic what I see, but it's just like really hard to like actually understand. Because I can pick up things easily, but understanding it actually and like reproducing it on my own is the hard part. Yeah, it is weird that we're getting new people already in stream, considering it's only 30 minutes. I also hate that people don't... when they come in and they immediately start backseating me. As if it doesn't say on the rules when you open the chat. Apparently promises of foot art calls do... No, it's fine, it's fine. I mean, technically this did have feet. It did have feet, technically. We did draw the... we did draw it, I guess. It doesn't it? If not, it says it in the rules, which the YouTube rules says on there to read the full rules in the description. The YouTube rules, when you first click on chat, does say to check the full-length rules in the description. And also, I'm pretty sure one of the ones on there is no backseating, isn't it? Hold on, let me check. If not, I need to change that right now. If not, that needs to change right now. Hold on. Okay, settings. Hold on. Like check. Channel. Oh, it's moderation, I think. Guidelines. There it is. Yeah. Channel guidelines. Yeah, you may lightly backseat, but please do not spoil positive stories. If you need our help, I'll ask. Yeah. I hate that people will backseat literally everything. People will backseat karaoke sometimes. Like, I've had several times people backseat karaoke streams. Like, how do you backseat karaoke streams, bro? I'm just like, there was a League stream recently that I did, like a month ago maybe, and they backseated the VOD. You know how crazy that is to backseat the VOD? How do you backseat a VOD? Like, how do you backseat the VOD? Karaoke can be backseated? That's what I'm saying! How does one backseat? Yeah, like someone started coaching in the comments. I'm like, hello? Also, yeah, it doesn't say no backseating. But honestly, all these are really important. Alright. The guidelines on there have been set, but also it does say to look at the rules in the description still, so I hope people do that. I may have to reconfigure my description as well, because I realized that the advertisements way at the top are a little bit, the rules at the top are sorry, English. Oh my god, I'm struggling. But like, I realized in my description, because I have 2 original songs now, right? It's a little bit hard to... It might be a little far of a scroll for some people, to be honest. It may be a little bit far of a scroll. Just a little bit for some people. So I might have to remove Lost in Time from the top of the description, or like... maybe move my advertisements for my songs a little bit lower, but I'd rather not do that. I don't know, it just depends. I don't know. I'll see. Anyways, back to arting. Yeah, we have the cube, I guess. I guess this helps with the perspective a little bit, but it's just a little, I don't know how to explain it. The cubes help, but I don't actually know how to, like, translate that into people, you know? Yeah, people... I don't know. People love backseating, like, everything. It's like, damn, bro. Start drawing yourself. Like, you start drawing yourself, bro. I don't know what to tell you. But, I do just think it's like... maybe I'll find another post to do. Does YouTube allow chat commands? Not that I know of. I know there's like bots to do that, but I personally don't like doing that. I like to get my chat very simple. I don't like to add too many like side things for I don't like to do too many bots or things in my chat because especially because I feel like it can get really distracting for other viewers. Like it is good for like advertising and whatnot, but also it's on my screen. Like you can see like the Discord icon right now on the screen on the shilling board, and you can also see like what's it? You can also see like I'll talk about it in the description. It's in the description as well, you know. So it's just like I really don't like adding too many things for chat to engage with other than the stream, just because it feels kind of disrespectful. We should do a Backseat 101 podcast, and first lesson is to just not do backseat. True! I'll do a stream where it's like backseating 101. The entire stream is just don't backseat. Don't backseat. Don't backseat. Don't backseat. You know, the entire time. It'd be really funny. Don't backseat. Don't backseat. Don't backseat. Don't backseat. You know? Yeah, it's just like, there's a difference between like what the guy earlier was doing, right? And then just like straight up like being helpful. Like the guy earlier was just like, this is awful. Stop doing that. Why are you doing this? Why are you talking like this? You're hurting my eyes. Like what? That's so rude. Who comes into anyone's... That's like sliding into... It's like almost the same thing as like sliding into someone's DMs and just being rude. You know? It doesn't... I don't get it. It's just rude. Like, why are we rude? Why do that? Like, there's a difference between giving advice and like being helpful and like just straight up being like, why would you do that? You're hurting my eyes. Like, no. Like, it's like, of course I'm using guidelines. Why would I not? That doesn't make sense. But, I mean, I guess in terms of like drawing, right? I guess I just want to learn how to like, I don't know. I'm just waiting for something to click, which I hate. I hate that that's how I learn things, chat. Like, I think I've talked about like how my brain works when I learn. Like when I learn things, right, chat? I think I've talked about it on the stream before. When I learn things, I can't really just learn them properly. I need to just keep trying it and bash my head into it until it works. Basically, no matter how many times I am told something or I'm taught something, I get no control over when it actually clicks or what techniques. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It just clicks at some point. And so that's why art is so hard for me, because the repetition is just like, you know, like that. But I think like if I do, like for example, like some things will just click and suddenly I'm like better at it. The thing is, I don't think of art I can do that as easy. No. Like even with singing, when I'm learning a new technique, I'll just keep trying it and one day it'll just click and I'll have like a realization and then it just works. But I don't get control over it. I just have to try it one day and then my brain will just decide it's time to know how to do it. So I don't actually know. Like, this is the best I've done so far, I think. Low-key, this is like the best I've done so far. But I don't actually know how to like translate this into whatever I want to draw. You know? Like, I guess the best way to do it is just choose something I want to draw and then do it. But like, I don't know. I don't know, chat. But I guess if you want to just like try and draw like idle poses, maybe. I feel like idle poses would... But also like, yeah, like... Okay, I'm trying to think of like a really basic idle pose. I feel like the main poses that I think of in my head, right, are quite difficult in terms of like perspective, but I think I can do it. Like, hold on, like, if I try and draw this, you guys might understand. I don't know. Let me see. Okay. Oh no, that's too high. Too high. Half this way. And the legs are gonna be a little weird. The legs will be like down. One will be down like this. Okay, that's maybe a little too long. ankle thing. This needs. Yeah, there we go. That's one. And then, my back is hurting. Need a seat, please. Backseat my humor. Oh shoot! The chat is not. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Also, chat, I am reading you. It's just that I only read out the like. I'm used to streamers reading the messages they read, so I don't know what's being replied to. I'm used to reading out the messages while I reply to them. It's just that I'll read them regardless. It's just I only read them out loud if I'm gonna respond to them. Okay, let's see. Egg? Question mark? That seems about right, I think. The legs is about the same size as the torso, right? Is that how it's supposed to be? The legs supposed to be like the same size as the torso? Like literally about this, I think. Right? Question mark? But then the thing is, I wanted to do like a... How I imagine like the pose that I'm thinking of, right? Is like... The leg is sort of like this. And then... The foot's sort of like... They have like their thigh up. I don't think that comes across easy, but I'm trying, okay? Where the leg is like up, you know, like they have their knee up, kind of. Although I feel like it would be like lower. Like the foot would be like here-ish, I think. Realistically. I have the thigh. Or no, maybe not. Maybe it would be higher. That. The leg can be however long you want, but usually they're slightly longer than the... If you want advice an art teacher would give you the learning poses, it would be to reference an actual human posing and then just draw what you see. Yeah, I did that earlier, Toka. I did that earlier, Toka. Or I did like this earlier. Not an actual person, but I did have a reference I sketched over. But I'm trying to learn to actually produce on my own, because the thing is when I draw, right? Or when I learn things, it's really hard for me to like actually process things and like learn them properly. Don't like sketch over it, really? I mean, I've done that too, but it's just like kind of like you look at it and draw next to it. I guess so, yeah. I have done that before, but it's like dirty. Alright. You know what? Let me reference an actual art that I've had done for a cover or something. Like where's my okay, chat! What's a full body art that I have in my covers that you guys like, chat? Even Penny doesn't normally draw from nothing. Wait, really? Wait, really, Toka? I thought Penny just like doodles a random thing and then she's done. Chat, what cover? Give me a cover. Give me a cover that you like my art of, and I'll try and replicate the pose. Give me a cover that you like my art of. Use yourself. Yeah, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about myself. Dare I say California? Are you sure? Kazu, do you just want to see boobs? Do you just want to see boobs, Kazu? Is that what you're asking? That's the one art I have that's like official cover art that's like boobs. That's the only one with boobs. I talk about my singing. I'm a cover artist. I do lots of singing. So I'm asking what cover they like of mine that they like. Or original song. If you guys like my original songs too, you can do that too. Yeah, I guess California Girls could work. What? Do I even have the California Girls art on? California. How do you do your Uma cover? Oh yeah, true, the Uma cover. I think I have that one actually really readily available. Actually, you do the Uma cover. This one. Hold on, I have to resize it. Whoop. Okay, there you go. Bam. The tail like pretty simple, I think. Yeah, could be a good way to start. I think. Slide this over like that. Do you think this is a good place to start, chat? Really? Do you think? Do you think, Toka? Very good proportion feels human. Oh, I see, I see. Okay, I guess we can start with this then. Okay, let's do that. And then let's see. Because there's a cheat code you can use on your outfit. The cheat code you can use on your outfit? Confusion? Okay, either way though, let's just start with this and see how it goes. Yeah? Okay, so like... I zoom in. Okay, so it starts with the trapezoid, as we do. I like starting with the torso. I don't know if like that's like what you're supposed to do, or if there's like different ways people do it. I like starting with the torso. I feel like the torso places everything really nice. So let's do... Actually, the shoulders are kind of angled a little bit. Start with that, actually. That's the right size-ish. Because it's angled a little bit, this goes slightly straight. That's... Her? Masters all start at the torso. Got it. Okay, okay. Then... out. Okay, maybe that's a little too thick. Up. But the thing is that her hip is sort of like out. Not out. That kind of? Trapezoid here? This is a little too wide, I think, but it's doing its purpose. Then we have that, I think, right? Let me cook, chat. Hold on. Legs go down. Circle like this. Then they go out like that, I think. Oh no. Like very vaguely that way, but not. Okay, there you go. Now that makes more sense to me. Okay, I just have to like connect it, I guess. Then her like foot's like that. You ever have trouble imagining? Try and make the pose yourself, or imagine yourself doing it, maybe? I don't think that helps me. Kazu, say hi in chat. Kazu, say hi in chat. They literally say hi. Actually, how you know that hip placement would be? Sorry, I'm getting water. Yeah, there you go. That's Kazu. Kazu's one of my regulars and members. Kazu is a very active member in the Stellarverse Productions community, which is the corpo that I belong to. Yeah. And you would actually know how that hip placement would be. I guess so, yeah. Oh wait, no, it's not angled like that at all. That's why I was struggling. Hold on. No. This is not right. It's actually angled different. It's like... How I'm imagining it, right, is like that. Her body's tilted this way, but her legs are straight. So probably be somewhere like that. Huh. Huh. I don't know. I'm confused now. I'm confused now. Okay. I think location's just straight. Like, it's just straight. Don't be afraid to add an extra line to make it look 3D / stack the streets. Your joints are round at the socket. That might help. Eh? Toka! Toka, we need to do an art collab where you just teach me this in call. I'm confused now. I guess like maybe doing like circles here for the hips would help more here in particular. Like if I do like circles for the thing. PP. Maybe I should do a PP collab. I'll do but I know PP's really busy lately. PP's been in school. Penny's been in school, so it's a little hard to like catch her at a good time. But maybe I will ask her if she wants to do a collab. I just know that she's like really busy right now. Question mark chat. Oh yeah, Kaya! Or yeah, true. Let me hear. Yeah, there's a lot of. We do have a lot of artist friends. I'm Norby. I'm Norby. I'm bad at this. I'm scared to be like, hi. I don't know what I'm doing. I think that's better? Question mark? Is that better, chat? Honestly, not gonna lie, just copying it instead of breaking into shapes was like... Copying it instead of breaking into shapes low-key works best for me for legs. I think I've told you guys, like, I feel like when I try and draw legs, I feel like just... Instead of breaking it apart, just drawing the shapes helps me better. Which is weird because it doesn't help me with understanding, but I get it done better and correct. So it's really hard to say. And then, I'm not drawing a hand, I'm just doing a circle. Screw me. Like, sue me, I'm not doing hands. I don't feel like it. And then, arm comes out like that. Hand on hip. That. Hand on hip. There you go! For you, it means that the silhouette method may work a lot better for you than really. Is that how it works? But then the thing is, I don't know how to go about learning like actual like the actual like stuff though. Like how to learn actually like freehanding it myself. Genuinely, it may just be like I just have to keep doing it until it makes sense. I hate that it works like that, but I probably will have to do it like that. Yeah, that's I guess. The body's a little too wide, I think, but you know. That's technically it, I think. That's basically it, I think. Different strokes for different folks. Sometimes you just need to figure out how to learn something. Yeah, maybe. I like never, I like never learned in school chat. Like I think I've told you guys before, I was not a good student in school. I really wanted to be, and growing up I was a good student, but at some point I just like never learned how to like properly I never learned how to properly like What's it? I never learned how to properly like study or like learned what methods of learning things work for me. Yeah, like I never like figured that out on my own. Most of the fundamentals of art is being able to draw or capture and break down what you see. Yeah, that's what a lot of people tell me, but it's like my brain doesn't know how it likes to break things down. And it never has. Not even just for art, just for everything. Like my brain never learned how to like learn things, I guess, if that makes sense. Like usually it just clicks magically. I don't really know how I think about things. I just kind of do it. But yeah, I mean, it's just like, going to sound crazy, but what you can do is get on Minecraft and take a screenshot to use as a reference. Wait, Minecraft? Wait, why Minecraft? Keep trying until you find what works. I guess so, yeah. I am happy that I have a drawing tablet, though. That makes things a lot easier. Having a drawing tablet definitely helps a lot. Like one with a screen, because I have a drawing tablet with a screen. I have an XP pen, Artist Pro 13 something, I think, 14 something, I forget. One of them. But I was always like what's it? I don't know how to explain it. In school, right? When I was learning, it was in Minecraft everything is perspective and cubes. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, like learning cubes, I guess. But Minecraft doesn't really have poses, does it? Here's the people. Repeatedly, yeah, the thing is, for me, repeatedly doing something is also the route for me usually, but it's really hard for me to consistently have at it, I guess, because I hate being bad at things. It's a weird combination of like the best way for me to learn is just repetition, but at the same time, I hate being bad at things, so it's repeatedly just being bad at something. And I always hate it, which is why I'm like, I want to do more art study streams, but sometimes I'll sit here and I'm like, I don't want to do it. You know, because I hate being bad at things, especially on stream, right? Like, the best way for me to force myself to do something is to do it on stream. Because then it's like, well, everyone's expecting me to stream, and if I cancel, then it's, like, bad. I basically have to peer pressure myself into it. But the thing is, when I do it on stream, right, you always have the backseaters. I think there's nothing, well, I know there's nothing wrong with being a beginner. It's just that, me personally, I hate when I'm bad at things. I'm a perfectionist about everything. Like, I know that it's fine to be bad at things. And it's fine to, like, start somewhere. I'm way more patient with everyone else. It's just me. Because I know I can do better. It's just that I can't right now. And so I get mad at myself. It's especially because, like, I can see in my head what I want. I just can't do it. Obviously, Faker's account spawned at Masters. True! Obviously, Faker started off, came out of the womb playing League of Legends at Masters Elo. Obviously, guys. Obviously. Come on. Do you even like League of Legends, bro? Do you even League? Let me just label my layer. Group. Yeah, I'd say we got like a couple of random things. One. Got the tail one. We got the man standing emoji. We got the cube. That's what we've drawn so far. It's been an hour, chat. Surely there's more. What about my shelter art? I can try making my shelter art. Hold on. Let's see. What folder is this in? I have it. There it is. There you go. Let's do the shelter art. The shelter pose is pretty easy. And like simple. Break down. I think. If I can get it to size down correctly. Okay, there you go. Huh? We'll ignore the bouquet because I don't feel like drawing the thing. image not lose quality? I mean, it's for a cover. It's for like video editing. So shrinking it should not lose quality. If it's good art, if it's a good cover art, then it should not. Because when you video edit and you zoom in on it, it should not lose quality. Like, you're never gonna zoom in this close to it, but like for example, like zoom in like here, it's fine. Art for covers needs to be you should be able to like zoom in without like losing a lot of quality. Because if you don't, then it's like editing it's gonna be difficult. Alright. Yes, art for covers should be very big. I usually just tell my people, I usually just tell them the YouTube size, but yeah. My master didn't even speak a lick of English, he just yelled at me in Japanese until I got it! That's crazy! It must have been high res, I mean it was! Did you see when I imported it, how big it was when I imported it? Did you see how big it was when I imported it? Here, let me redo it so that you can see. Look how big this is when I imported it. Yeah, exactly. You have to make it big so that when you resize it, it doesn't look bad. Because otherwise when you edit, it'll like look pixelated in the video. Okay. Let us begin on the shelter art. Alright. Okay. So they have the shoulders? Oh no, they're tilted a little bit. Ah. I appreciate that they made sure to include the blooper spell. I do too! Honestly, the artists for Shelter was so nice. They're so nice. Honestly, working with them was a joy. Even though like we were using like DeepL to like communicate because they're Japanese. But genuinely, it was such a nice experience. I would 100% work with them again. They're so polite. And they're so kind too. Does the CH mean you're Chinese? No, it stands for channel. It stands for channel. Serena Starstruck channel, SVP, because that is my company, Stellarverse Productions. That is the company that I belong to. That is my VTuber agency. Then I'll figure out how to draw the shoe. No, to be fair, you have the CH in your name. I never know. Wait, what do you mean, Toka? Don't we all have it in our names? I never remember that you have Stellarverse Pro in your stream titles until I actually search our corpo name and then your streams pop up. Wait, what? Wait, Toka, do you not? Wait, hold on. Wait. Wait, am I the only one who has the CH? No, Lemmy has it. Toka has it. Lemmy has it. Toka has it. Hold on, I'm scrolling through the Discord server. Rena has. I'm pretty sure we all have it. We all followed the same format when we did it. Yeah, Perry has it. Nana had it. Yuli has it. All of us have it. All of us are our name, CH period, and then SVP. We all follow the same format. It came free of your Xbox, Toka. Toka came free of your Xbox. I like the style a little bit. It's a little too wide. That's kind of it, I guess. I feel like I'm placing this... I can't really tell what's wrong with this. Maybe this needs to be a little wider? Ah! Ah! Taka! Taka! Okay, there you go. I think that's right. No, that's not right. I never noticed. I think I just did what everyone was doing. All I know is that... Wait. Wait, Toka. Wait, Toka, no. No, Toka. You're talking about the username! You're talking about the ats! Like the at usernames, not like our actual names. Toka! Toka! That's why you're so confused! Toka, we're talking about our channel names. No one looks at the mentions. The only reason people use the actual like ats is when they're in chat. Toka. Oh yeah, Toka, that reminds me. I did the Toka, I did the Toka-kun. No, but oh no, wait. I did the... I think you... I saw it in your general. I did the Unk test. I did the Unk test you did on your stream yesterday in your general. You wanna know what my results were? Oh, you didn't do it? Wait. Yeah, Toka, do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Toka, do the Unk test right now. You wanna know what my results were, chat? Hold on, pull it up. It's really quick, yeah. It's like... It'll say 100 questions. It's only one question with a bunch of check marks. Ready, guys? My Unk score was 9. My Unk score was 9, and my Youth score was 91. My Youth score is 91, and my Unk score is 9. It said I was very youth-coded. It said I was very youth-coded. It said I was tapped in, my aura is uncooked. I'm simply the Zoomer. I'm confirmed not an Unk, guys. I'm confirmed not Unk. $65 to $35. Interesting. Yes, Chad, I am not Unk. I am like... I am baby. Where'd you do the Unk test? If you're in the Celebrate Productions Discord, you can find the, And yet you hate the forbidden number. Hold on. Hold on. That's just because it's stupid. That's just because they're stupid. But hold on, let me get the quiz. The Unk test. Okay, found it. Do the Unk test right now. There's the Unk test. Do it. Everyone do it while I try and figure out how to draw arms. Everyone do it right now while I try and figure out how to draw arms. Alright. ends right around here, like right around here. I can do that. I think I really like having the top trapezoid be long because low-key it makes more sense to me. Because then it also helps me like halfway through the that I know is where to put the arm. I don't really know how to draw this perspective-wise without shading, but you know, imagine that's like the thing. I don't know how to make that look correct. That's because it kind of goes out a little bit. Hold on, let me really. Ah! Wrong brush! There they go. This has to like big hand like that. I guess that makes sense. And the head here is actually way more round than the other one. I guess I have to like do it like this. Kinda? Is that right, chat? Check your DMs. Oh lord. Toka! 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 Toka, no! Toka, no! Toka, you know, it's okay. It's okay, Toka. It's okay, Toka. You know, you're like quadrillion years old. It's okay. Toka, it's okay. You know, you can chaperone at my... You can chaperone at my birthday party, Toka. It's okay. You can chaperone at my birthday party, Toka. It's okay. Yeah, Unkaku! Or Tokakung. Tokakung? Tokanku. I like Tokanku. But Tokanku. Yeah, Toka, you can chaperone at my... You can say it in chat. Jesus, certified. Actually, I'm gonna show it on screen. Look, I'm gonna show it on the screen for dramatic effect. I'm gonna show it on screen. Ready? Ready, chat? Serena! Toka-unk! Tokanku! Tokanku! She will be your grandparent! Tokanku! She will be your grandparent! This is Toka's. This is Toka's. Yeah, Tokanku! She's a boomer child, but you know, it's okay. She can chaperone at my birthday party. It's okay, chat. She can chaperone at my birthday party. It's okay, guys. She can just chaperone at my birthday party. And I'll get mine just for the sake of having. Look how even it is. Very even. This is Toka's. Let me grab mine so you guys can see. Just for the evidence. Let me find it wherever I put it. I didn't put it on Twitter. So I was like, I want to talk about it on stream. I didn't put it on Twitter yet because I wanted to talk about it on stream. Let me find that. I did it on my phone this morning right when I woke up. There it is. That's Toka's. And then... Toka, I think the thing is that you use email to begin with. I rarely ever use email. The only reason I use email is if the other person prefers email. You should just use Discord. Hold on, where is mine? I have to save it. There you go. Here's mine! Here's mine, chat! Have an IRL job, Serena. We don't have Discord. Well, don't you guys use, like, Facebook then or whatever? Which is still better than email, in my opinion. Yeah, this is mine, chat. Look at me. Legally required to use Outlook for email at work. Ah, I see. Because I've seen a lot of jobs where they use Facebook. See, I see. Actually, speaking of recently, chat, I've been recently thinking about getting another job. I've been hoping to move out within the next year, but I don't know. I'm hoping to I might be getting another job. They're hiring at my local, like, Asian supermarket. So I might get another job outside of this. But I'm worried that I won't, like, I'll get really tired really quick. Yeah, this one's mine. I'm really worried that I'll be too tired to stream if I come back from work. You should, it's healthy. I know, but then I also have to learn how to drive, Tolka! I have to learn how to drive. Because the bus, I don't think I don't know if the bus goes there. You'll learn to adapt, it's okay. Alright. If you believe in me, Tolka, maybe I can do it. Because I wanna eventually, like, I have plans to maybe move out with A and Zeri. You guys know A and Zeri. My regulars know A and Zeri. But because I've been wanting to move into like a place with A and Zeri. So that's the plan, but I don't know when that'll actually happen. We're hoping like a year or two from now. We'll see. Because I love living with Mama Starstruck, don't get me wrong. But also, she doesn't really understand SVP and like streaming and whatnot. So it's a little hard to explain to her, like, if she goes to bed early, I can't like stream late. But I would like to like start doing like collabs late and whatnot. And plus money is good. Money is also very good. But at the same time, it's like kind of difficult because I don't really have a lot of space here for myself. And so like later down the line when I want to do 3D stuff, it's gonna be hard. No, not gambling money! Not gambling money, no. But yeah, I do hope to like move in with my friends at some point. Just cause that's like, I feel like moving into friends is like, just kind of like where you start in like roommates, right? But yeah. I need to learn how to save my money, chat. Stop encouraging me to buy things, chat! I need to learn how to save my money! I need to learn how to save, guys. I have really bad spending problems. Think of all the leagues. Don't talk to me about the league skins! No! If anything, it's going to covers, chat. If anything, it's going to more covers, chat. It's going to higher quality covers, if anything, chat. Let's be so for real. Hey, Grippy. Shelter. This one. That's fun. We did a lot of practice today. When you can organize your funds to see how much you can spend on certain things, so you save your money. Oh yeah, there are probably apps like that. Yeah. They have budgeting apps, yeah, but I won't lie to you guys. I just shove everything in Note. Oh, I see. I usually like calculate how much, like if I have like a trip coming up, I think about like how much I need to put aside for my paycheck every month. But if there's nothing I have to actively save for, it's a little bit more hard for me to save. Like if I have nothing in mind that I want to save money for, like no trips coming up, no concert tickets or anything, then it's a little hard for me to learn how to save. I buy a lot of things. Oh, excuse me. I buy a lot of things off of impulse. Yeah, exactly. I should learn how to save regardless, but I'm really bad at that. Cause I'm like, okay, but what else am I gonna spend it on? That's like my mindset, which is awful. It's so bad. Yeah, so we did a lot of things. I just don't know what else to. I guess I could keep choosing cover arts, right? To just practice, but I don't know. You do have a savings account. I do, but there's not much in there. I mainly just have my checking account. Oh, let me see what covers I have. Think about your retirement. about that. That's a responsibility. What other covers or songs did I have that you guys like that I can try and mimic? We'll do one more before we end. You have to learn to drive to get a car. You have to pay for car insurance. Oh, Anna. You know what? This one's really old. Let's do this one. Hold on, I can find it. Hold on. I have one that I know is really good. Practice. There's merch of it. Oh my god, you had gas! Oh no, I've been seeing the gas prices lately, and I've heard everyone and their mom complain about them. It's bad, chat. I'll be like in the, because I'm like a passenger princess, right? So I'm in the passenger seat, and so my friend will just go, we'll pass by a gas station. They'll go, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god. Let me see. I think I want to load. Hold on. Maybe it's in this folder instead. Yes, it is. It is. Do this. You guys remember this one? Oh my god, look how zoomed in. Hold on. Yep. You guys remember this art, guys? From like my birthday before Revolution Driver. You guys remember this one? 素敵の笑顔でラスメリア。素敵の笑顔でラスメリア。知りたいその秘密見せたりやす。Alright, let's try this one. Look at it. So her cells like this. I have to draw over this thing. A little bit lower. The thighs are quite large here. Other leg is like pretty far out. Maybe I should have angled this out more. Hold on. Maybe start that. Too big. Hold on. Pasta to season, thank you. Let's just shrink this. Life hacks! This is why we like digital art, chat. Just do that. Turns out too big. the other one is... No, that's not it. Right? I think. Right, chat. And then... I'm gonna draw the head first instead of the arms, actually. The arms will go over the head. That could be bigger. Yeah, like that-ish. And then... the arms for this one are different, which is why I felt like this was gonna be a good one to use. Sort of like that. I think. Sort of like that. Kind of. Ish. Maybe the hands have to be lower. Hold on. Let's redo all that. It might be easier to unironically draw the hands first. The hands are sort of like this. Then that. Neck, these like. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, maybe not as far. The arms are they look small, but they're low-key kind of really small in this too. So I guess it kind of works. Because the arms are really small here when you look at it. But yeah, that's the idol post. Right. Is that... I think that's about right. That makes sense to me at least. Maybe the knee here should be a little bit lower, but... you know. In concept, it is right. They seem a bit bigger if you shrink the torso. Oh! True! Yeah, I think just like figuring out the shapes, especially with, like this, is really helpful. I do think I've made a good amount of like practice progress. I feel like I do understand a little bit better. I do feel like I understand quite a bit better, actually. After today's practice, I do feel like I understand quite better. Alright, so we got... Alright. So, to recap what we did today, we started off with the Seraphine art, where we mimicked this and this. Then, we just drew a man standing for funsies. Really? Got my standee? Wait, really? Awesome sauce! I hope you enjoy it! I don't have my standee yet. I will get it eventually. But I'm so happy that you got it! Yatta! Which standee is it? Which standee did you get? Is it the debut one or is it like a specific merch? Let me know, which one is it? Which one is it? I wanna know. Tell me the deets. Post it on this one. Wait, let me see. Oh, they find it. Scroll. Debut one. Cutely checking the Discord. What the? Oh. In general. Oh, in general, there's a... Yay! Oh my god, it looks so cute! I'm so glad! Oh my god, everyone standing next to each other is so cute! Hi! I love seeing all of us next to each other because it reminds me how short Nana and Lemmy are. I always think that I'm short, and then everyone else is just shorter than me in SPP. silly. But anyways, yes. After that, we did cube. Oh, not. We did cube. We practiced drawing cubes, and then we mimicked the pose from Tail. They need to put Tokaku standee in the NBA. True! We do need to put we need to put Toka standee in there. We have Tail, Shelter, and then we did Idol just for fun. Yeah, I do feel like I understand a little bit better, like, what I'm supposed to do now, like how I break apart the shapes. So I'm really happy with that. I sort of have to learn how to, like, actually produce poses on my own at some point. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for helping me out and just kind of talking me through everything and keeping me focused. It's very nice to have chat helping me out and being like, oh, try this, or just talking to me while I do it. It really does help me with making progress. And I hope you guys kind of enjoyed watching me figure it out myself too. But real quick before we end stream, let's go over our schedule real quick. Let's head over here. And let's talk about our schedule. So today we did our practice with anatomy and poses and like breaking apart different things. And then tomorrow the time on the schedule is wrong. Oh shit, the time on the schedule is wrong. But tomorrow I will be there for Hotaru's birthday from Takara Live. We'll be doing Among Us and Yap Yap. And we are going to like it'll be at like later in the day. It'll be later in the day. It will not be our normal time. It'll be later in the day. I have to put on my waiting room for it. But yeah, we'll be doing Among Us plus Yap Yap, so yep. Hope you have fun with that. And then we're also going to I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, Friday we have the Hotaru's birthday. We're doing Among Us and Yap Yap, so that. Then Saturday we have no stream. Sunday we'll be doing League of Legends, of course, because we need to get to gold somehow. We're so close to gold, chat. We're so close. But for now, I'll be raiding us into. Let me make sure they're not ending before I raid in, because that's always important. Alright, we are going to be raiding into Remelia from Phase Connect. So please go send her lots and lots of love, and I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye bye!